sometimes sacrifices are what it takes for personal growth to be able to push for the pursuits you are looking for. Making sacrifices in the here and now opens up opportunities for you in the future. Well, now that you're in the passenger seat with me, let's go over the vibe. I want to talk about making sacrifices. Sacrifices. Making sacrifices is important. Well, I mean, not everybody has to make sacrifices. You don't always have to make sacrifices in every situation, but sacrifices are important for, personal growth. I'm going to give a couple of examples. I haven't played video games in a while. I mean, I play video games here and there, but I haven't played competitively in a while. It's something I love to do. I talk about video games a lot. But I wanted to start a family with my wife, and we wanted to, pursue other adventures. And one of the sacrifices I had to make was competitive gaming. And I made that decision. Now, before all that, when I was playing competitively, one of the sacrifices I made was time with friends in real life, because I was making time for my online friends, and a lot of my friends did play video games anyway, so I was still kind of hanging out with them while playing video games, but I was competing and I was putting time in because that was my where I wanted to be. That was my goal, my desires, and one of the sacrifices would have been, not spending as much time in person with some of my friends. So, and I accepted that because I knew it was going to help me push my gaming career forward. I did play competitively. I played high levels. I feel as though they were higher levels. I played with some really, really good players, lots of really good players. And, I had a great time doing it. I always enjoyed showing up. So that was not a sacrifice that I felt was, kind of a waste and got me overly upset. No offense to my friends or family or whoever I may have pushed off at the time. But if you look at business owners and entrepreneurs, however that word's said, and all these people, they make sacrifices, and they say that they do make these sacrifices so that they can better themselves for the future. They can have all these opportunities to be open where, if maybe there are some things you refuse to sacrifice, you might not have enough time to do what you really need to or really truly desire to do. And I think that's very important. I used to never want to, that was an indirect sacrifice that I made. I used to never directly make sacrifices because I never wanted to. I thought I was able to achieve and do everything I wanted to do or could do without making any sacrifices. And that's simply just not true. I don't think anybody in human nature is able to do that. And it drove me nuts. I was highly stressed because I was unable to do everything. Everything was half-assed, and I was going to college at the time. Well, even in high school, but when I was going to college, online college, my grades were starting to diminish. I just couldn't do everything. And that's okay. You might not be able to do anything. That's why picking and choosing what you want to do, and then quote unquote sacrificing. I don't even like the word sacrificing. I should have said something else this whole time, but maybe pushing back some of those other activities or whatever it may be can help push your journey forward, whether it is to be a professional gamer, be a big streamer, whether it's to, pursue education or pursue a new job pursuit, whatever it may be. And when you start to, really at the beginning of these journeys, it may be taking up more of your time, but as you see, you'll start to open up more opportunities the more you do it, right? And that will help to prevent stress and will just, again, help you push this journey forward. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that. If you like what you heard, hit that like button. It greatly helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.